There we go. Good morning, everybody. John here. It is Wednesday, May 26th. It's New Comic Book Day. Not yet, because we don't open for another 54 minutes, but soon. Coming at you live a day early because Monday is Memorial Day. And anytime there's a holiday on a Monday, DC pushes their FOC back from Sunday to Thursday, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow, May 27th, orders are due for all the DC books that we're going to talk about here. I typed this up last night. This is live on our website, so you can click there and follow along with me. But you can go to hallofjusticecomics.com/blog anytime. This is the first thing that's going to pop up. It is a DC exclusive FOC roundup. We'll have another one with everybody else that'll be ready tonight into tomorrow, and then we'll be back tomorrow with another live show walking you through everybody else. So, again, up there it says Thursday, May 27th by 11 a.m. Mountain Time. All your orders have to be in to us. Please, again, do not comment on this video. You can comment on this video, but don't comment on this video with your subscription or pull requests, because I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago we had a Facebook pull our video FOC review because we violated their selling policy, which doesn't make sense because we weren't selling anything. So please don't comment on this post, but use this video as a tool to help you figure out what comics you'd like to order. In the description for this video, there is a post, or there's a link to the Facebook post that you can comment on, and a lot of you have already done that. Thank you for doing so. I'll take a look at those, before close of the day tomorrow, to get all those on our Google Doc spreadsheet for the DC subs, and get that all set up so that we can order these books, which most of them are going to be in store on Wednesday, June 23rd. But again, cutoff is tomorrow, okay? And there's a lot of stuff, so let's jump in, okay? If you would like to subscribe to something, you can comment on the post on Facebook that you would like to sub the series, and we will get whatever cover, whether it's an A or a B cover, added to your subscription. If you just want to pull a copy because you're not sure what it's going to be like, you can comment pull with the title of the book that you would like, the quantity that you'd like to order, and the cover of your choice, because there's obviously multiple open-to-order covers. So, covers in bold. Everything had a cover, I think, this week, so you can disregard that. I hope. I don't remember because I typed it up last night. But first off, from it's all DC, so I don't have to tell you what publisher it is. But we've got the newest addition to the Black Label family, Batman Reptilian, #1 of 6, written by Garth Ennis with art by Liam Sharp. What strikes fear into the hearts of those who terrorize Gotham? It used to be Batman, but something far more frightening than a mere man stalks the shadows, and it's after Gotham's villains. How savage must a monster be to haunt the dreams of monsters? Pick up this dark and bone-chilling tale by comics legend Garth Ennis and Liam Sharp to find out. Main cover over there on the far left is by Liam Sharp. The variant cover beside me here with Reptile Eye Batman, you might want to get some drops for that, sir, is by Cully Hamner. And they are both $4.99. Black Label, this is going to be regular comic trade size, not going to be Black Label magazine size, but it is a 6-issue miniseries, and the preview pages from inside look fantastic. So, Batman Reptilian, that's pretty rad. I'm excited to see that. Okay. Next from DC, we got Batman Superman #19. The reason that I wanted to feature this particular book, it's nothing major, but it's the third in a story arc written by Gene Luen Yang. But look at that Greg Capullo variant cover. That is hot. To thwart the apocalypse cascading across multiple realities, Batman and Superman must join forces with their counterparts and sojourn to strange lands. The world of the night and the world of tomorrow are not the only two creations created by the sinister Altair.io, and this nefarious cybernetic despot is hell-bent on... God, there's a lot of fancy words in this solicit. Is hell-bent on at last crafting his own twisted notion of utopia. Join a list of all-star artists as we tour through the archive of worlds. Main cover over there on the far left by Ivan Rice. I love Wild West Batman, Superman. Those are some of the most fun stories. But again, the variant cover, I had to throw that up there because that is by Mr. Greg Capullo, and it is pretty rad. So, $3.99 for the main cover, $4.99 for the Capullo cover because it's going to be a cardstock and a little bit extra. Pretty cool. Next, finally, we have Checkmate, number 1. This was supposed to happen much, much sooner than it did after the events of Event Leviathan, if you guys remember that from like 2 years ago, a year ago. I don't know. The whole world is a blur time-wise. The dark forces of Leviathan have torn through the DC universe, and now no one can be trusted. No one, not even the person writing to you about this book. That wasn't me. I didn't write that. That's why you find out in Justice League number 63 that Green Arrow has been secretly funding a group called Checkmate, because not even the Justice League itself can be trusted, those lamos. The mysterious Mr. King has helped Green Arrow assemble the greatest team of super spies the world has ever seen. Lois Lane, The Question, Robin, Steve Trevor, Manhunter, Bones, and Talia al Ghul will have to outsmart the smartest people in the world before they destroy everything. Plus, a new mystery character is tiptoeing through the shadows. They call him Damon Rose, and he is hunting Lois Lane right under Superman's nose. That rhymes. Or I'm a poet and you didn't even know it. It's an all-new, spine-chilling thriller from Eisner Award-winning team of Brian Michael Bendis and Alex Maleev, with a main cover over there on the far left by Alex Maleev, and a variant cover right here beside me by Matt Taylor. $3.99, $4.99. So kind of a cool flipping the idea of Checkmate on its end, but that sounds pretty rad. If you were on all of the Event Leviathan stuff, you probably want to pick this up. It sounds pretty fun. So Checkmate number 1, also a 6-issue miniseries. $3.99 for the main cover, $4.99 for the cardstock variant cover by Matt Taylor. Okay, here we go. Why Green Arrow is getting an 80th anniversary special and not Aquaman pisses me off, because they came out in the same book, More Fun Comics number 73, but I understand that Green Arrow is more popular because he's on a TV show. Screw you, Green Arrow. Next from DC, the Emerald Archer gets his 80th anniversary super spectacular with 100 pages of awesome, or kinda awesome. For the last 8 decades, Green Arrow has been one of the premier and loudest characters in the DCU. I don't know if I'd go that far, but he's had some awesome people attached to him. Phil Hester, Kevin Smith, you guys rock. Always at the forefront of where the superhero genre is headed. Except he doesn't have an ongoing issue, neither does Aquaman. This oversized anniversary issue follows in those footsteps as an all-star lineup of Green Arrow creators alongside some of the gifted creators of the modern era who have been inspired by Oliver Queen unite to pay tribute to the battling bowman. See what the past, present, and future have in store for Oliver Queen, Black Canary, Connor Hawke, Arsenal, Red Arrow, Speedy, and more in this epic special. 100 pages, $9.99. So it's like the Festival of Heroes book. Big, almost like a trade paperback, oversized, $10. And just like they've done with Action and Detective and Wonder Woman, we've got kind of a Green Arrow through the ages of covers for you. So right here we've got the main cover by Mr. Dan Mora. That is freaking awesome. The 1940s variant by Michael Cho, fantastic, featuring all of the his trick arrows. That's fantastic. The 1950s variant by Daniel Warren Johnson, a little bit of King Kong action for you there for the Emerald Archer. 60s, Neil Adams, classic, the Hard Traveling Heroes story arc back in the day was groundbreaking. 70s variant, we got Derek Chu taking a turn at the Green Arrow and Black Canary. That's pretty solid right there. 1980s variant is by Gary Frank, channeling his inner Mike Grell. That's pretty rad too. Turning into a pretty solid option there. 90s variant by Howard Porter when Connor Hawke took over the mantle of Green Arrow. That's pretty neat. The 2000s variant by Jen Bartel. This is, of course, these covers were all by Matt Wagner when Phil Hester and Kevin Smith were writing the series. And last but not least, we've got the 2010 variant by Simone DeMeo. I love her artwork. It's just fantastic. So all of those options, $9.99. You can get them all, or you can get one, or you can get none. But just let us know before tomorrow, please. Okay? Next from DC, we've got Harley Quinn number 4. Again, the solicit is reading as if it's her talking to you. So I may be in the sewer, but you better get your mind out of the gutter. That Ryman zombie known as Solomon Grundy ain't happy that I'm in his domain. But to be fair, it's also Killer Croc's domain too. There's a lot of sewer dwellers in Gotham. Grundy's either going to welcome me with open arms or crush me, and I can't let that happen because Kevin's at the mercy of Hugo Strange. Hugo's going to do everything in his power to break Kevin and turn him against me. I hope in our brief time together, Kevin's learned a little perseverance. Don't miss this one. We've got really great variant covers. Main cover over there on the far left is by Riley Rossmo, featuring Mr. Grundy, born on a Monday. Variant cover right here by Derek Chu is fantastic, as always. I like her weird little chibi Batman cape. And the Pride variant is by Chris Anka. That is pretty spectacular. That's the second Harley Ivy Pride variant to debut for the release in June. The first one was the variant for the DC Pride one-shot by Jen Bartel. This one by Chris Anka is equally amazing. So 3 options for Harley Quinn number 4. Main cover Riley Rossmo, variant cover Derek Chu, and then the Pride variant by Chris Anka. $3.99 for the Rossmo, $4.99 for the other 2. Okay. Next from DC, we have Infinite Frontier number 1 of 6. If you remember, after Future State, prior to all of the new Infinite Frontier stuff, there was a one-shot that was issue 0. This is picking up where that left off. When our heroes saved the multiverse from Perpetua and Dark Knight's death metal, everything was put back where it belonged, and we do mean everything. All the damage from all the crises was undone, and heroes long thought gone returned from whatever exile they have been in. Most of them, at least. Alan Scott, the Green Lantern from the Justice Society of America, has noticed some of his allies are still missing in action, and he's determined to find them. The JSA, yay! There are others, though, who would rather remain hidden than explain themselves, like Roy Harper, a.k.a. Arsenal, a man who should be dead, but now is not. Plus, what does all this mean for the DCU's place in the multiverse? On opposite sides of a dimensional divide, both Barry Allen and President Superman ponder this question. Not to mention the dark side of it all. Or a team of multiversal heroes called the Justice Incarnate. 2 covers for this one. The main cover on the left there is by Mitch Gerads from Tom King's Miracle Man series. The variant cover by Brian Hitch right there, featuring Alan Scott and his son Obsidian. $4.99 for the main cover, $5.99 for the cardstock premium cover. 1 of 6 for Infinite Frontier. What we'll probably do is, if you were down for a copy of Infinite Frontier, we'll sign you up for at least issue number 1 of this miniseries, unless you tell us that you would not like that. So let us know before tomorrow. Also tying into Infinite Frontier is the Infinite Frontier Secret Files number 1 one-shot. Are you ready for the new Infinite Frontier series? Do you have the lowdown on all the characters? If not, this print edition of the digital-first Secret Files series will tell you everything you're dying to know. Take a look inside Director Bones' personal database for stories featuring Jade and Obsidian, the children of the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott, Psycho Pirate, the scourge of many a crisis on many a Earth, President Superman, the multiverse's ultimate beacon of hope, Roy Harper, back from the dead, and just who are the totality, featuring 6 stories in print for the very first time, with a main cover by Brian Hitch and a cover price of $9.99. So, again, if you got the Infinite Frontier issue 0, if you're on for the Infinite Frontier miniseries, we will add you a copy of the Infinite Frontier Secret Files number 1 one-shot. Okay? Next from DC, we've got Teen Titans Academy number 4. Who is the Red X? The students of Titans Academy want to know, and they want to know now. Like a J.G. Wentworth ad. After the infiltration of the school by the Suicide Squad, 3 unlikely students launch their own investigation into the mysterious figure's true identity and motivation. What they find is shocking and surprising, if any of it is actually true. Main cover over there on the far left is by Rafa Sandoval. Variant cover right here beside me is by Philip Tan, and there is a Pride variant by I don't know who. The cover artist was not listed, but that's pretty cool with the Pride flag on top of Titan's Tower. $3.99 for the main cover, $4.99 for both the B cover and the Pride variant, because they will be cardstock covers. I just don't know who did that one. Okay. Last but not least, we have our Who Does Number 2 Work For, with only one book on it this week, thanks to DC. It's a series where we emphasize issue number 2's. Number 1 for this comes out today. So Mr. Miracle, The Source of Freedom, number 1 comes out. It has a first appearance in it of Miracle Man and Big Bart as daughters. Shut up, that's pretty cool. After the shocking events of issue number 1, Shiloh is suddenly on the run from a powerful new enemy who believes the Mr. Miracle mantle belongs to them. With his career in shambles, his apartment destroyed, and no real understanding of what's happening, Shiloh must fight his way out of an unwinnable situation and track down secrets held by his mentor and friend, the first Mr. Miracle, Thaddeus Brown. Main cover on the far left over there is by Yannick Paquette, and the variant cover right here beside me is by Fico Ossio. Both pretty solid options there. Mr. Miracle, The Source of Freedom, number 2 of 6. And that's it, kids. That wraps our DC-only FOC show. Yay! Thank you, Randy. Here is your complete list, broken down only by publisher, because it's just DC. We'll have everybody else tomorrow. But here you can go through and you can see all of the things that are on FOC from DC. Let me show you a couple of things, because this here down at the bottom, the Suicide Squad Trial by Fire photo cover is pretty cool. If you want to, you guys can go to lunardistribution.com. This is the consumer-facing website that deals with all of the stuff from Lunar. I'm not going to log in because then you'd see all of my information here. But this little scrolly bar here are all of the new releases that are upcoming on FOC tomorrow. Let me scroll down so you can see it a little bit better. We're going to roll through to the Suicide. This is it right here, the Suicide Squad Trial by Fire. So this is being re-released in honor of the new movie that's coming out, and it's got a brand new cover featuring all of the characters from the new movie. Look at a big old King Shark over there. Jerry Bingham doing the cover. $19.99. It contains Suicide Squad 1 through 8 and Secret Origins number 14 from the original series written by John Ostrander. So that's a pretty cool trade paperback. If you know nothing about the Suicide Squad, you can jump on there and let us know by tomorrow if you'd like to order a copy. This one's not in store until July 27th, but it is on FOC tomorrow. So, but you guys can use this as a tool for you as well. If you go to lunardistribution.com, you can check out all the new releases. There's June 1st releases there at the very bottom, but this is where you can go if you have questions about any of the DC product that's on FOC. So that's all I have for you, kids. If you have questions, please get a hold of us. Make sure you join us tomorrow for the Everybody Else FOC show. We will be live tomorrow night with our stream sale from 5 to 7 right here on Facebook. And then don't forget, Memorial Day, Alex Sinclair, colorist of 28 years, will be here at the store from 11 to 1 signing anything that you bring to him. Signatures are totally free. He'll have prints available for $20 or a special print package. I think it was 8 prints for $120. Maybe it was 6 prints. I don't know. But he'll have an exclusive print package as well. So come down to the shop, see us on Memorial Day. Come see us today for new comics. And be safe out there. I'm John. You guys have a great day. We'll see you.